now, the headache's to be expected. What, are you confused? Well, here, let me catch you up. We left the caldera to catch my plane out of here. Got lost. Stumbled through the woods in the dark. And then I came across that cannibal tribe. The one you stole the sacred scroll from. And as you imagine, they were a little less than pleased with you. So they beat the two of us unconscious and are going to eat us at sunup, as is tradition. Come on. I just want you to know I blame you entirely. Yes. If it wasn't for your faulty compass, we would already be home by now. What? My maps were flawless until you dropped them in the mud. Yes, I know we were running from a pack of cannibals, but you could have held on to them tighter. Well, sorry I'm a little testy. I tend to get that way when I'm about to be eaten. Okay, you're right. Deep breaths. Okay. We can figure this out. I'm sure we've been in hairier situations. Of course you have. Don't you remember the time you got caught by the Thai authorities when you were poking around the tomb of Peng Dai? Of course I know about that. Who do you think tipped them off? Oh, boo-hoo. I know you hired that maid to steal the maps from my hotel room in Bangkok. She told me the whole thing. Of course I had to pay her. That was an expensive trip, too. I guess it ended up working in my favor after all, since while the authorities were busy with you, I slipped in and took the jewel myself. Don't act all slick like I don't already know you tipped off the authorities in Egypt to me poking around the subterranean pyramid underneath Giza. You know, I spent 2 weeks in jail eating nothing but dal and rice. I mean, it was really good for the first 10 days, but then I started to get sick of it. Did you ever find the hidden tomb of Anubis? Darn. That would have been cool. Yeah, you're right. Throwing blame around isn't going to help us. Let's figure out a way to get out of here. Hold on. There's a sharp rock back here. Let me see. Come on. Keep a lookout. Got it. Okay, here. Let me get your hands next. Perfect. Piece of cake. Okay, bamboo cage next. Look for a rock or something to cut the ropes with. This platform we're on. I think I can see underneath it. It looks like some sort of rock formation. These planks are pretty rotten. I wonder if this is just where they keep the prisoners. It's kind of springy. I wonder if I can just... Okay, maybe a little farther than I first thought. Are you still alive? Dang. Okay, anyway, let's see. Do you have a light on you? These... This definitely isn't natural. He's got these hard lines. And these, they feel like cuneiform. This whole chamber looks like it's carved. These are, I think these are pitch torches up here. Do you have a flint and steel on you? Perfect, here, thanks. Okay, let's see. Here, that should do it. Wow. That's incredible. No, I don't recognize the symbols at all. Is it possible this place predates the Abjuans? No, you're right. I guess we could climb the vines back up, but frankly, I like my chances better down here. But yeah, we can't stay long. Let's try to look for a way out. This might be a door. Well, I don't know. I can't be sure. It's dug into the rock face. It's about person high. It might be a door. I could feel it moving. It's definitely some kind of door. I could even see light coming from the other side, but it's blocked somehow. What did you find? Pottery fragments. Let me see that. Incredible. The markings are really strange. It's nearly Samoan, but more symmetrical. That's impossible. Here, look at this. When I was researching ancient Abjuan history, there were mentions of a winding path or perhaps some kind of maze underneath the mountain. They believed the sky god banished the second sun below the earth. With only the one sun left, he was forced to walk around the world, creating the day and night cycles, allowing the water to flow and the plants to grow. Look, I know it's ridiculous. Tribal folklore has always been a contentious topic, and for good reason. But look, that symbol, it's the symbol of the second sun. Before the Abjuan forest tribe was formed, there was some kind of a subculture of tribesmen who called this place their home. The Abjuans from the west quickly wiped them all out and expanded towards the ocean, but there have been signs that the tribesmen were quite advanced and even had developed their own language and mathematics, all on their own without outside contact. Yes, that's the one, the dig near Salamanca. I think it was only a few miles away from here. They found artifacts and tools that were carbon dated over 400,000 years old, but somehow showed Bronze Age levels of technology. Written words, basic economics, even the fundamentals of alloys. All while the average Homo sapien was still living in caves and hunting with spears. These ruins could be the same unnamed civilization. I know we need to get out of here. Can I just have a second to appreciate this possibly groundbreaking discovery? Fine. See if you can make sense of any of the symbols. You read Abjuan, and it's possible the language was based on these predecessors. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of carved crystal inlay with gold. It has these strange markings on it. Some sort of jewelry, maybe? Oh. Here. There's another. I'll see if I can find more of these. They might hold some kind of clue as to who built this place. What'd you find? The markings around the door. Yeah, I see it now. There's hieroglyphics next to the door. And wow, some sort of golden eagle. The detail's amazing. It looks like it was carved out of pure gold. How's it going with the translation? I guess that makes sense. If the language predates the Abjueyans, I'd assume it would be similar but not exact. What have you got so far? I got my notepad out. Yeah. So let's start with the ones next to the door. Okay. I guess from left to right. Okay, the sun. The moon. The ocean, okay. The plains. The river. Okay. And what's that last one? A person, okay. And what about the shapes underneath them? This little like squares. It's the symbol for logic? All of them? Are you sure that's right? I'm just trying to help, okay? Assuming you're right, what does it mean? I remember when I was doing research for this expedition, I spoke with Professor Martin DeLong of the University of Brazil. He's an expert in ancient Abjueyan language. He said the symbols were both ideographic and iconographic. Each symbol represented a thing, but also an idea. So maybe this is similar. Let's lay it out. What's the first one? The sun means heat and or light. Perfect. Okay, and the moon. Dark and cold. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. The ocean. Change and also death. A little ominous, but go on. The plains. They can mean cultivation or also wind. Okay, that's interesting. And what about the river? Danger and sustenance. Okay. Like food? Okay. And the person, the last symbol. There isn't another meaning, or you don't know what it is? That's fine. This is actually excellent progress. Do you have a watch on you? Yeah, it's getting early. We don't have a lot of time till the sun comes up and our new friends come and check on us. Do you see anything else? What about on the other walls? Yeah, I noticed that one too. Okay, you work on that one. Here, take my notebook and mark down what you find. I'm going to look for more clues around here. Here. You know, aside from the utter terror, this is actually pretty fun. This could be the discovery of a lifetime. Back when I was a student, I was assisting my professor, Dr. Lockland, at a dig in Egypt. Yeah, he had unearthed an artifact that pointed to a hidden tomb near Hamunaptra. Problem was, all our researcher visas had run out about 2 weeks previous, and the Egyptian authorities were on the lookout for us. In the dead of night, with only the moon for light, we paced out 1,547 paces north-northwest from Hamunaptra and started to dig. 3 hours in, and with the sun starting to rise, we were just about to give up hope when, about 3 meters down, I found a pottery fragment. And that's all we needed to keep going. The 13 of us dug for nearly 6 days when we made our first big discovery. Centuries-old foundations of what used to be some sort of palace. With the new confirmed discovery, the university sent us another 20 archaeologists and supplies to keep us going. Plus, they were able to come to some kind of an agreement with the Egyptian government. They let us stay. After 5 months in the sand, sunburnt to a crisp and surviving on tinned beef and ship's biscuit, we had unearthed one of the summer palaces of Pharaoh Amenhotep III. We believe hundreds of years ago, this whole area was a lush oasis, and the pharaoh had a small summer home built away from the city. We found a tomb under the north wing. It was the job of myself and Professor Lachlan to descend the nearly 8 meters down into the darkness to see what was down there. A perfectly preserved catacomb for the lesser royals and favorite servants of the royal family. Oh, it was at that point I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Although maybe not at this moment. It seems like most of these carvings are decorative. Any progress for you? Let me take a look. Some kind of story? Okay, a monkey and a horse and a man travel to an island with a golden egg. They find the golden egg deep in a cave. The monkey takes the egg, but a golden eagle attacks them. They run from the golden bird. The man falls and is swept downriver to the ocean, but is saved by the monkey, who climbs over the river on a branch. The golden bird tries to catch the horse, but is too fast and slips past, allowing the man and monkey to escape. They reach the ocean, and the man uses the reflection from the sun off the egg to blind the eagle, who crashes into the ocean, and they escape. Fascinating. I can kind of make sense of it almost. The glyphs are a hybrid of hieroglyphics and ideographics. How sure are you that this is the correct translation? Well, I guess it'll have to do. I found more of these tiles. It looks like they were in some sort of ceramic bowl. Here. They were in some sort of ceramic bowl on some kind of a wooden pedestal. But it must have rotted away over the years. I have 6 now. What do they mean? Okay, a tree. That's the tall, okay, yeah. The ocean. Like a tropical, like a hurricane, like a tropical storm, okay. A person, okay. A valley, sure. And the sun. Okay. You know what? Some of those are the same as the symbols beside the door. Hold on a sec. Pass me one of those. What if the squares underneath the symbols aren't glyphs at all? What if they're places for the tiles? These tiles look like they would fit. What if it's a combination lock of some kind? Okay, go back to the other wall where the story is. Each symbol means both a thing and an idea, right? We've already figured that out. Maybe that has the answer. What do the characters represent? It's okay. You don't have to be exact. I trust you, okay? You've got this. All right, the monkey. Cunning and agile, okay. The horse. Perseverance and freedom, awesome. The person. Right, we've been through this, not sure. That's okay. What about the golden eagle? Well, in most cultures, gold is associated with royalty. What about the eagle? Wrath and power. Okay, a little scary, but understandable. What was that first part again? The monkey and horse and man travel to an island with a golden egg. Maybe it's less literal than that. Maybe it's just the traits a person with cunning and perseverance. And do eggs have any other meaning? Perpetuity, like things carrying on. So a golden egg could mean like everlasting wealth. I guess best not to get hung up on the first line. It can be easily surmised as a never-ending power or something like that. Okay, the monkey took the egg. The golden eagle attacked them. The eagle is obviously protecting the egg. The monkey is cunning and agile, which would make sense that the monkey would get to it first. The man falls into the river and is swept down to the ocean, but is saved by the monkey who climbs the tree. Yeah. Okay. The monkey is agile and cunning, which makes sense why he would save him. The ocean could mean death. The river is danger, like you said before. The golden bird tries to catch the horse, but the horse is too fast. They reach the ocean, and then the man blinds the eagle with the egg. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea. Maybe we're going about this all wrong. What if we just start putting tiles in? How many possible combinations could there be? Well, there's 6 tiles, 6 spaces, so 2 to the power of 6, that's 64 combinations. Yeah, we're losing light. We should just start trying them. Here. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. What was that? Oh. Was that what I thought it was? The far wall just shifted towards us. And that's not all. It just cut off the way we came in. Looks like it moved about a quarter of the room. So, 3 more guesses before we get squished. Okay, no pressure. Okay, here, hold these for a sec. I will write on the rock face what each symbol means. You check over the tiles once again, okay? Okay, we have from left to right, the sun, the moon, the plains, the river, and the person. Okay, and the tiles. hurricane, the ocean, a tree, a person, the valley, and the sun. Okay. Well, we can just try matching the symbols. Sun to sun, person to person, ocean to ocean, but that leaves us moon, plains, and river for the lock, and tree, storm, valley for the tiles. Plains and valley are similar shapes, but I can't figure out what the moon would have to do with the tree or the storm. No, you're right, it's too literal. What do you think the golden eagle above the door represents? Right, aside from impending doom. Wrath and power. So what if it's about wrath? The sun evaporates the ocean. The moon blocks out the sun. The ocean drowns the valley. The plains destroy the hurricane. Hurricanes can't exist over land. Yeah. The river washes out the banks of the tree, and the person destroys the person. Well, it's worth a try. Let's see. There. Damn. I thought that was it. Oh, that's getting real close. Okay, 2 tries left. We must be missing something. What else could it mean? You know, as bad as it seems, I'm really happy you're here with me. There's no way I could have figured this out without your help. I'm being serious. This isn't some kind of atonement before we do our best roadkill impression. Like I said it before, we make a good team. You said that the eagle represents wrath and power. What if it's more like control rather than power? In the story, the eagle is always the aggressor, controlling the actions that the party must take. Also, maybe the shape of the tile is more important than I thought. Well, like you said, so the square represents logic. Maybe the answers have to be more factual than speculative. Let's see. The sun controls the tree. You know, photosynthesis. What could the moon control? It's got to be the sun. I can't think of a single thing that can control the sun except a solar eclipse. The ocean controls the hurricane. That just makes sense. The plains control the person. Like you said, the plains can also mean cultivation, people, food. Alright. But could the symbol for valley also mean canyon? It's perfect. Then the river controls the canyon. Crap, but we're back to person controlling the ocean. You're not sure what the person means, right? Okay, and the ocean could mean death, but also change. Is it possible that the person could mean life? Does life control death? I'd say it's the other way around myself. I mean, that is a good point, you know. They do control it with rebirth, I suppose. What do you think? Is it worth a try? All right, last piece. I'm not sure what to say. I'm sorry I wasted one of our guesses. If only I'd thought this through better, maybe we could have. Alright, once again, you're right. Let's think this through. From how tight it is in here, I'm guessing we'll only get one more try. Let's make it count. Okay. Everything makes logical sense except for the last one, which is more conceptual. What could possibly physically control the ocean? The sun, maybe? It evaporates the ocean, but that's not really controlling it. It's just kind of affecting it. Hurricanes are the same way. You're absolutely right. The tides, the moon physically controls the ocean. But that would mean that the person controls the sun. That's just not possible. Unless a person can control the sun by reflecting it. In the story, the man defeats the eagle by reflecting the sun back into its eyes, in essence controlling the sun. One last try. I just want you to know if this doesn't work. It's been quite the adventure. Okay. Right, I'm going to switch these two. Here we go. The door's opening. Quick, go through. Oh, jeez, we made it, but what is that? It's so bright. Oh, it's some kind of orb. It's emitting so much light. The stories were true. The second son the Avenger spoke of. What if the shape you saw wasn't a golden egg? What if this is what they were talking about the whole time? Well, if you look over that way, I think I can see light coming out. Actually, no, I can definitely see light coming out. We should get out of here while we still can. Do we take it? I kind of want to. But we can't. Whoever put this thing deep underground had their reasons. And if the stories are true, and they seem to be more often than not, this artifact, if brought into the light of the sun, would make it perpetually daytime. And I don't know about you, but risking a mass extinction event for some sweet archaeologist clout isn't exactly worth it. Plus, I doubt there's a giant eagle who will try to chase us, but I'm not going to chance it. At least not without a horse and a monkey. Oh yeah, that's not good. Time to go.